thank you and welcome back. Nigeria don't talk to say Tinubu should focus on his campaign and stop calling names right at the campaign rally. To mention few names on this matter, it tire me because I not go try to mention any name here. The thing be say to mention his name is a disgrace to me. Tinubu accused Obi of lying by quoting fake statistics that nobody could substantiate. On this matter, my wonderful people, Tinubu, in a video that surfaced online on Friday, being 25th November 2022, was seen mocking his major opponent in the 2023 presidential election. The former Lagos State governor claimed that only himself, Obi, and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Abubakar Atiku were the few candidates left in the race. He meanwhile marveled over why the former vice president, who is contesting for the presidency for the 7th time, was still in the race despite his failures in previous attempts. On this matter, Tinubu continued to mention names. Tinubu claimed that Atiku is tired and therefore should go and sit down because enough is enough. Tinubu also mocks Obi without outrightly mentioning his name. Anyways, the APC presidential candidate called and said the former Anambra State Governor Gorogoro Peter Obi thinks running a country is about quoting statistics. He says that Bilai say governor of the former governor of Anambra State thinks running a country is about quoting statistics. Remember that Obi is a well-known man and well-known for quoting various statistics and data, especially for foreign countries, to give extent or context to the Nigerian situation and also provide solution to our challenges. But Tinubu said the Labour Party candidate has been quoting fake statistics that can't be substantiated or cannot be substantiated, of course, adding that he can never bring himself to even mention Obi's name, as such would be a disgrace. Imagine that. Okay, my wonderful people, it has been that Tinubu's word reading bit. As I stand before you, there are few of us left to running. One says he is Atiku. How many times has he been running? He's always on the run and he's tired. Tell him to go and sit it down. Enough is enough. Okay, Tinubu continued to say that the other one he think na statistics we go chop. He lies with arithmetic that no Indian can solve it. So mention his name is a disgrace to me. I want to mention the name. Okay, this is a side talk coming from Tinubu as he continues to say, he's wrong at his mathematics, wrong statistics, warehouse economy. That is not what Nigerians need. He says, Pulse, and based on what I've gathered in line with Pulse reported that this is hardly the first time Tinubu would be putting Obi in his crosshairs. In the build-up to the Osun State governorship election back in July, the Jagaban, as fondly called, made a controversial remark about the Labour Party when he said members and the supporters of the party will labor till death. Okay, these are the comments made so far, and the Nigerians have really talked more about this, especially Labour Party presidential candidate supporters. Tinubu have really made his statement, and people are saying Tinubu cannot engage intellectually because his orientation is poor. Okay, a man with a huge cloud over his head cannot feel comfortable in the presence of Obi because the latter is direct opposite of all Tinubu stands for, and represent that is corruption, okay, avarice, fraud, and manipulation, and identity theft, okay. Well, the truth is that you are not saying what is supposed to be here, and Tinubu you have said it all, bro. At this age and time, Tinubu still want to rule him as the president of Nigeria. Why? He's not engaging intellectually, not because he cannot, but because of his age and this his health situation. Though he may not accept the fact because he has no contest this election. He has to contest the election, but all we are saying is, but all we are really casting this vote for is Peter Obi. Okay, that is coming from Obi A. Aswa. Thank you very much for this take. Meanwhile, my wonderful people, it has been the matter where we talk so, as Tinubu have really said a lot about Peter Obi, says that he gives fake information. Alright, people don't talk of their own. Before I begin to talk of my own bit, I go say now lie waiting Tinubu they talk. Tinubu don't talk to say in a video, say that's a face online. Talk to say he mocked Peter Obi, and that is just it. He will not campaign without mentioning names. That is very bad. That is very, very bad. That is very, 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 very bad. Once again, mention his name, you will get okay. Tinubu, before you can be substantiated on Obi's claim, you have to read and study much and wide. Can't just come out from the bed and understand what a man was awake at night searching online. Okay, all right, thank you very much, my wonderful people. That has been the comment so far. Tinubu is too proud instead of telling Nigerians how he is going to face this country. He keeps abusing his opponents. Tinubu should represent himself for interview, and he should represent himself, and of course an interview and town hall meeting, and give Nigerians the right statistics where Obi failed, rather than trying to make us believe that statistics doesn't matter. Without gathering statistics, how can you fix the country? In fact, Nigerians should not make the mistake of voting in someone or somebody who has nothing to offer. Enough of this, my wonderful people. Enough, my fellow Nigerians, enough of this. Why can't you just stop being jealous of him when you can't remember your party's name and your opponent is quoting with figure, date, and time? Okay, that has been the matter, my wonderful people. Without wasting much of your time, meanwhile, the name will be that forgotten Tinubu, and one day gives him heart attack. So do not mention that name in his presence to avoid the catastrophic end. Okay, my wonderful people, it has been all over in the internet as people are really taking to the social media handle to talk against this singular statement made by Tinubu. Tinubu should be propaganda, please, overdose or drug at work. Okay, the truth is that Tinubu still have mouth, so yes, he has, but it's not properly used here, right? At the campaign, mentioning and quoting names and calling people that they are giving wrong figures. It's not supposed to be. Let him go straight to the point and tell Nigerians what he would do for us, and not mentioning name right at the campaign rallies. Well, my wonderful people, let me have your take on this matter. Remember to support us. Please do well to turn in your notification button and then comment so you get more updates coming right from this channel. Thanks and God bless.